So here we are in the Freeman residence design model, and we're going to be looking today at some different ceiling beam configurations, and we've put some lights in here. So this light over the dining room table is a representation of the existing chandelier that's there. So we've got some, you have to imagine it more transparent than it's showing in here right now. So you can picture that existing one. So imagine that closer to that. So we've got some new sconces that we're adding proposed over the island. So these also would be more transparent, more like what this is existing. And then we also put some sconces over the tops of the windows, which is new to look at. And where this came from, this is one of the inspiration images that Christina had picked out and liked. And so here I was noticing the sconces over the window, so I thought we'd try that in the model. Okay, so that's the new lighting that we see in here. Oh, I should also mention, so these sconces are over these windows, and I also put one over the window in the laundry room. I thought that would be kind of cute. Anyway, and it kind of carries the language into that room as well. Okay, so let's look at the ceiling beams here too. So this would be, let's call it option one, ceiling beams just over the kitchen. Let's move around one time with this. I mean, one thing you'll notice is right now they're just dying into the face of the cabinet. We'd put a 4-inch, we'd drop all these cabinets 4 inches if we decide to do the beams. So we'll make all the upper cabinets 4 inches shorter. So this is what it kind of looks and feels like with those beams. Okay, let's look at option two. Okay, so option two, let's say, is putting beams over the kitchen and dining. Starts to feel like a lot of beams. So this is that shiplap piece in the middle there. You'll see also I put some shiplap on this wall as well, just to kind of bring that material, make it more a part of the dining room. So the other option also over here is, if we're not going to do the TV, I think it would still be good to put the outlet and things up there for that, but this could be floating shelves as well, which would look really nice there. All right, so that's option two with the beams. And let's do option three, just over the dining room area. Which is kind of nice. I feel like with the kitchen, there's already, kind of a lot happening with the pendants and the lights, which we don't need those lights over the window, by the way, also, so we should make a decision on that. Maybe with this one too, we kind of put that wood header across there just to mimic that. We could look at that if this is the option that you like. So I mean, this one's kind of cool. It just kind of frames the dining room in a way that makes it a little bit more like its own space. Anyway, so you can watch back through those again if you need to, and see if one or the other kind of feels better. Let me switch back to the kitchen just while I'm right here. So there's just over the kitchen. I think these are the two options I'm leaning towards, like either just over the kitchen or just over the dining, because it feels like a lot of beams to me. So over the kitchen. And over the dining. Oh, or I forgot. Let's go to no beams. So, or no beams and just a nice clean ceiling. And the lights definitely stand out more with this option. So, I mean, I definitely don't think we need beams. I suppose there's some other intermediate options too of just like one beam across there. Anyway, let me know if let me know what you think of those options, and then there's some other configurations we could explore with a lot less beams. Okay, so I just wanted to see this. So there's the one beam across the kitchen. It's kind of interesting. Okay, now I'm just playing with options here, so I don't like that one quite as much as the one beam over the kitchen. Oops. Yeah, I don't like that one quite as much. All right, I don't love that either. So I think the one beam over the kitchen. So I think that's the I don't know, for some reason I like that one, just how it gives a little bit more separation from the kitchen and the dining, but then again, it's just like this lone beam up there, which is a little funny. So, all right. Anyway, let me know what you think of those options. And let's look really quick at these elevations too, because we're going to be looking at, so each drawing is of, one wall. So here's this is our pantry wall. So we've got the pantry here with some pull-out drawers, the floating shelves, door to the laundry room, cabinet down below, cabinets above. Part of the same elevation as this one, which is kind of self-explanatory, but we have more doors on this one. Those could be shelves, or pull-out drawers. I mean, these could be pull-out drawers rather than doors that open. But if it's just storing things, the doors are clean. Okay, let's look at the back wall real quick. So some nice big drawers for pans. Another door cabinet. This one would go all the way back for like deep storage. You've got a door next to your sink for trays, for like baking trays and things. You also could do like some pull-out racks here. It's like a pull-out spice rack that's kind of nice from places like this. Drawers with doors in the corner. One thing with the kitchen beams, if we do those and lose 4 inches here, I think we're going to lose this cabinet up here. At least how it looks right now. I wouldn't do the cabinet with the glass. I would change it because it's going to be, pretty. There would be a small pane of glass there. So either just normal doors, or we could look at other things like I don't know, wine bottle rack or a little bookshelf. Or so we've got the little kind of office mail cubby to put your things away that you might use here but want to put them away. We talked about doing that mail drop maybe in here too. We should revisit that idea. And then the shiplap wall that wraps all the way around this. So this really becomes like a kind of a cool design element in the middle of your house with our AV audiovisual cabinet with hidden doors there. And then your existing coat closet. And that reminds me too, I wanted to mention on the back side of the island, you're going to have some push to open doors here that are nice and deep also for storage. So that's kind of great place to put games, like board games and things, or things that you want to bring out and like use on this table right here. Maybe seasonal dishes and things could be in there that you want to take out for entertaining, or anything you want to entertain with that isn't out isn't out all the time. All right, so we'll follow this up with a meeting in person to kind of look at these different things, and specifically to look at the elevation drawings that we have for all the cabinets. Oh, let's look at the island. Sorry, we've got the bookshelf on this side with drawers and the oven, and we've got our ceiling hood, our ceiling vent, I should say, not a hood. This a very strong ceiling vent up there that's going to suck a lot of air out, and that's the island. All right, so I just wanted to get that out there so you could kind of be processing that before we meet and have some ideas. I think it'll take us further in our meeting, so hopefully, hope that helps. Fireplace currently is not in the project, but that's just an idea for if funds allow, or for the future. Our nice big new doors. We're going to talk a little bit more about how they open when it comes to time to order those. All right, thanks.